You can get rare cards from, or the super rare cards from ambushing, but generally I always get the basic ones, which is fine. Like I said, it's more about conserving your steely, so that you don't have to spend it on the merchant. Okay, we'll take. Oh, not good options here, but the desert's a little closer, so we'll take the desert because I want to get to that third region if possible, which I think I'll do. Yep, there we go. Yep, and I'll take 5. We can afford to take forest. We'll be okay on that. Get our insanity cap. All right, good. Yeah, that's tough. Get me getting 2 of those back to back is tough, but we'll see if I can roll it higher. Nope, I'll take a lot of insanity. All right, let's hope we spin decently. I always lose those. As you can see, the insanity's crazy on that. So now I'm going to switch to insanity management. So I'm going to go to the rest area. So generally now I'm just picking whatever I can do that's closest to the line. So I got swamp and desert. Swamp is closer. I'm picking swamp. And this is generally what the end game looks like. You want to try to mitigate your sanity increases where you can, but I haven't gotten lucky with rerolls on this run. Generally, I got about 5 rerolls in one run um, to play with, but this time I'm a little short, so we'll just keep making lemons out of lemon or lemonade out of lemons. All right, forest, yeah. Again, always trying to hit that third area so that you can get your adaptability card. Yep, and I'll take the free chest. All right, and I'm going to ambush the merchant. Hope he gives me some witch's size. Yeah, you can go ahead and armor up. It's not going to save you. Be gone. Oh, I got 2 of them. Hey, asking you shall receive. I'm not going to use it here. You could debate using it there. Again, I'm trying to maximize the amount of adaptability cards I get. And we'll go with Swamp, barely. I got a 300 insanity cap to play with, so that's pretty good. Again, prioritizing sanity mitigation. Because at this point, my adaptability is gone. So now, this is the part of the game where you could experiment. I have heard that if you start getting cards and prioritizing adaptability cards later in the run, it might be better. I'm just playing this straight the way I've always played it to give you guys an example of what success kind of looks like in a run. But if you wanted to experiment, this is the point in your run in which you might prioritize getting cards instead of Protomon um, and Insanity Management. Yeah, I'm getting cooked out here. Yeah, generally this is what a late Valley run looks like. In this scenario, I'm going to take the encounter because I want the Astro cards for my next run, and I still get 1 Protomon. But if I was any closer on adaptability, I would pick the Protomon. But again, it's not going to help me at this point. The only thing that'll help me is the percent buffs from cards or managing my insanity. All right, we got Frost Desert Swamp. Frost Desert Swamp. A lot of bad options, but Swamp is the least bad option. And we'll take forest. I know that one's the closest. This one I will reroll only because I know that I can hit it if I reroll. Otherwise, oh, and look, I got a witch's back, a witch's side back. Okay, yep. Now, instead, we're gonna do. Nah, we'll soak in it. Excuse me. I thought I was gonna do something else, but not yet. Yeah, this is tough. I can't really take that much insanity, so I'm gonna have to reroll. Yep, no dice. All right, let's. Yeah, I'm not hitting that. Yep, there we go. Still alive, but just barely. And this is why I always buy the pack at the very beginning because getting that extra sanity boost is awesome. Four draws. Nope, not doing it. As you can see, this is how you get really far in the valley. Yeah, there's no good option left for me. It's basically just go insane at this point. But it was a good run, and I think I showed you all just about everything you'll encounter, kind of what my thought processes are, how I assess what I'm going to go after in the valley. So this should be a good solid run to let you guys see how far you can get. Yeah, I'm cooked. Yeah, we'll take the encounter because I want the okay. Up close sniff gives you decreased. It gives you a sanity reduction. So that's what we'll to do sanity management. Uproot, I'm pretty sure gives you a relic. Yep, 30 down, which is significant. That's like a whole nother zone. Yeah, don't have a choice on swamp. There we go. Yeah, just a lot of bad options at this late in the game. I probably won't make it through the next deep exploration, but we got pretty far. Yep, we'll take our rest area. It really doesn't even matter what I pick at this point. I'm not getting anywhere. And this is why you want a high insanity cap, because when you attack that insanity cap, it gets you way further past the point where you should go insane. Because the base sanity cap is like, I think it's like 100, and then after you buy the pack, it's 150. I got 330. So that allows me to keep going even when my adaptability is just so poor compared to what I have to go through. And at this point, I am going for the three of a kind just because I can. Yep, and then we'll get another 30 cap. Yep, and here's where I'll go insane. Well, oh, I was so close. Yeah. All right, everyone. It's been a fun run in the valley. Let's see what our score is. Hey, not too bad. I've gotten a lot further before, but just following this general template, this was not my luckiest run. But if you follow the guidelines and kind of how I talked through what I do on a valley run, you can get a lot farther than this. Well, that was it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Thanks.